He's probably Choice Scarf, Lando. What? What happened? What happened? I took it right to the face, bro. I don't know what happened. I'm blinded. What's that? Nah, it's too late. The Venusaur's too much. Oh no, he goes for the Feeny. Feeny lives that. Hold on. Hold on. Don't call it a comeback. No! We missed the Glacier! Alright, we need Glacier to miss. He's -2. Yes! Yes! Alright, we gotta protect. We gotta stall out the sun. They're gonna drink punch him. Plot armor? Yeah, no, right. Missed 100%. Going for the close combat now. Hey, where's my plot armor? Do we go for the 100% or do we go for the rocks? Nah, I gotta go for the rocks. I gotta do the most damage. Yeah, you're right. I should have blessed. Drain punch? I don't know. Okay, we'll do drain punch. Got the special attack drop. Let's go! Easy. Easy, boys. Easy clap. Let's go. Let's go. Easy clap. Oh, no. That guy just retired for real, though. This is very good for us. This is a 10 out of 10 good for us moment right here. Unless he is also Scarfed. If he is also Scarfed, this is 10 out of 10 bad for us. But I don't think he is Scarfed on this team. The Goldango. So I think it should be okay. It's definitely not Scarfed. Sure.
Yo, what's up, Apple? Thank you. I looked at your team yesterday. Pretty standard, but you got to play well to play it. So, but thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it.
Also, I should have Steel Terran, but I didn't. That was a mistake by me. But it's fine, because he rage quit. So there we go. You love to see the rage quits. Is he maxing the Regieleki? Oh no, that's just going to kill the Regieleki here. Oh, he's maxing the Calyrex. Okay. Oh, his Regieleki is choice. Oh no, he protected. Okay. That's perfect. We just doubled up into Calyrex. Confusion? This water spell might kill because that did a lot of damage. Yes! Let's go, boys! Let's go! Okay. Okay. We have to force him to go for... We had to force him to go...
Yo, what is up, everybody? How's it going today? We are back. I felt like doing this today. I've been doing this on my own, trying to get shiny Giratina for that team that I used yesterday. And I've yet to have success. I'm only 500 in, which isn't that many, but still, it takes forever. And so we're going to continue. I'm going to continue that here. We have Palkia, Dialga, and just some other random Pokemon. Actually, I should probably change what I have and then save the game. You need to have Palkia and Dialga on your team. These ones are 100% legit. Don't ask. They are 100% real, ish, and we're just gonna bring some other Pokemon on our team. Hitting all the wrong buttons. I'm at the point where if I'm holding an Xbox controller, I press the Xbox buttons now, and if I'm playing on the Switch, like I press the Switch buttons. But it's beside the point. All right, so all we have to do is we just press Y here. And we have to fly, so we have to sit through this animation every time, which is pretty annoying. And you played Ruby and Sapphire, and you were trying to get competitive Mons. This is literally what you had to go through every single time, and it was very, very annoying. So yeah, we're gonna chill and do this, and just keep resetting for it. So I have this save file ripped from my Alpha Sapphire, and like I said, I added Dialga and Palkia because it's like super annoying to get any of the Pokemon, and so those are 100% legit and legal, and all they're doing is helping us get that, because you have to get all 3 spirits, and then you have to catch the Palkia and stuff, and it's just too much. It's just too much. So I said forget it, and we're gonna go with this. Oh, I passed it. I've been doing this on my Ruby, but this is my Sapphire, of course, like I just said. And yeah, I just been chilling doing this last couple of days in between all my normal stuff. So I figured I'd just chill. I haven't done a shiny hunt in like 400 years, so it was the last one was Teddy Ursa, which we didn't end up getting before the game came out. Because we wanted to get Ursaluna, shiny Ursaluna, so we were grinding out Teddy Ursas with the Masuda method, and we never ended up getting one. I forgot how many eggs we hatched. We hatched like 400, 500 eggs. We didn't end up getting one, which makes sense, but still. Of course, Alpha Sapphire is like, these are the best games to do this on because it's 1 out of 4,000. Chances. I do not have the shiny charm, though I probably should just give myself this shiny charm, to be honest. And then this would be a lot faster because, you know, it doesn't matter, right? But we're gonna do this full odds, 100% legit, and we're gonna get the shiny here. Also, that Mirage Island over there is garbage. I already checked. I was hoping it was a good one, but it's not. It's a very bad one. But yeah, I really like shiny Giratina, and I would like to get some shinies with some really good marks on some of my other Pokemon. And since I do have a lot of these older games, and I do have Pokebank, I figure why not? You know, why not just start getting these? I think I'm gonna go for a Ho-Oh next, because I do want to use Ho-Oh, but these are Pokemon that I'll be able to use for forever after this. I wish I would have kept my save files from back in the day. Though I didn't shiny hunt. I had quite a few Pokemon that I grinded out for forever. Just to get, like, the perfect IVs, EVs, everything. It took forever back in the day to do all that stuff. I mean, EVs were relatively easy. Not any harder than it is now, but still. What's weird is when I go in menus, it's 60 FPS, but the rest of the game is 30 FPS. I wonder why that is. It's very, very strange. I wonder if there's a way I can do the counter without actually having to do the counter. If there was like an automatic counter, I'm sure somebody has invented an automatic counter. I guarantee it. So what's good about this is after I do get it, or if I do get it, then I can just rip the save file um, back into my game, and then we're good to go. So it's pretty sweet. But yeah, one out of 4,000 isn't too bad compared to 1 in 8,000, which is in what some games. You can also do this in Scarlet and Violet, but I mean not Scarlet and Violet, and Sword and Shield, and it's actually better odds when you're doing the Dynamax Adventures. But man, it takes so long to do the Dynamax Adventures, and then you could fail. And yeah, you can get other shinies and stuff, but it's like it's just really annoying. It's just so much extra work that's not needed. I'm hoping to get this within 1,000, within 2,000. We'll say 2,000. I'll be more realistic. We'll say 2,000. I'm hoping. Oh, that's funny. I just noticed that too. When Apple lurked, Apple actually got Applin as their random Pokemon. The irony. That's so funny. I just noticed that. I didn't read that earlier. Just read that they were here and go and lurk. But yeah, they got Applin. The only thing that sucks about this is that you do have to go through the animation. I could do speed up on this since we are playing on an emulator, but I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna play it as if we had an actual cartridge. I did make it a little crisper, so hopefully it looks good. It looks good to me. I also don't know how far chat's gonna reach down. I forgot I had chat open on there. I should probably turn that off. It's gonna look annoying. Overlays. Bop. Okay. Also, can you see this? No, you can't see it. Okay. Make sure you can't see my mouse cursor, just in case I accidentally leave it on the screen or something. I think Ho-Oh's easier because I think you just talk to Ho-Oh. But Giratina is one of these weird ones where you have to get in the sky. There's a few. There's actually quite a bit of them like this. The genies and stuff are like this. It's been so long since I got all these. But I'm thinking about just getting just grinding out a bunch of legendaries, just shiny hunting them, and I'll do those on my days I'm not technically streaming, like VGC, or I'll just do them on my own while I'm chilling. And we'll try to get a bunch of them because, like I said, I like cool marks, and I can get them, the contest marks. I can get them a bunch of different things, and then transfer it over, which would be pretty sweet. I know you could do RNG manipulations. I think you can do them on this game. I could be wrong. Maybe these games don't have RNG manipulations or consistent ones. I'm not really sure, but I don't plan on doing any of that either. Not that there's anything wrong with them. I'm just not a fan of doing the RNG manipulations. But yeah, I wanna. If I can get Miraidon shiny, the shiny I want the most though is Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu's such a cool shiny. I wish they were giving away when you did the global challenges, but they don't. So it's just like, cool. Okay. All right. It just wasn't loading. Just skip that whole beginning part, I guess. Maybe I should set up a fast forward button for this part, just to get by this part. Is there a fast forward button? Let's see. Configure controls. No. Yo, what's up, Leaf? That's how I do. That's how I do. I do like Giratina shiny though. Oh, what am I doing? What's this? Game clip, game bar, game capture. I don't want that. What the heck? What did I just do? What the heck did I just do, bro? I don't even know what the heck I did. I'm not even sure. Nah, it's gross. That's okay. I like it. Want to get some nice nice ribbons. Not sure which ribbon I want to use on this though. Maybe the gorgeous if I get shiny. I don't know. I'm gonna get all of whatever I can, and then just use whatever. Yeah, I wish I could speed up this part, but there's no speed up button. So yeah, not that I can find anyway. I think Citra, I don't know, Citra's weird with the speed up. I remember we were playing the VGC Nuzlocke Ironmon. It was just super awkward. We couldn't just speed up. I think there's like a way to permanently have speed up though. Is it frame advance? Okay, that froze it. That doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't remember. I think maybe you have to download a thing for it. So I know Citra has a lot of like add-ons and stuff that you can do. So we're gonna hit this by 1,000. Guaranteed, confirmed. The devs told me. So they said you'll get it by 1,000. So sure. Why not? I always forget when I start shiny hunting just how time consuming shiny hunting is. It just like can take forever unless you do manipulations. Once again, I didn't give myself the shiny charm, which is something I probably should have done. But here we are now. Here we are now. Don't mind my moveset. If we do end up trying to catch one, don't mind the movesets I got, okay? Don't worry about it. Don't mind the moveset. Don't mind me having 2 moves on my Palkia, okay? It's only 2 moves I need. I should have also made a Pokemon that I could sleep powder with, but yeah, that's too easy. Why would you do that? Don't need to do that. Just need Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave and hopefully do some damage without knocking it out. I have Master Balls, so worst case, I could throw a Master Ball. Made sure to give myself some Master Balls. But I'm hoping to get in Timer Ball. We'll see. Shouldn't be too bad to get in a Timer Ball, but if my Pokemon start getting knocked out, I don't know how many revives I have, honestly. Should have probably given myself revives. But I didn't. I got Timer Balls, I got Luxury Balls, because maybe I'll get a Luxury Ball, but I think Timer Ball is what I want. And then, worst case, we got the Master Ball. I won't let it die, you know. Can also, you know, go for multiple with the save file. I can also make a save state, I think. Can I make save states on here? Yeah, I can. So I could make a save state so that way I don't accidentally knock it out, or if I don't catch it, I can get more opportunities. So we got options. We got options. The only thing that sucks is having to go through this Eon animation every single time. This little bit here. The Eon Flu is a cool addition. Obviously, it led the way for what we got now. But getting the restricteds or any of the legendaries this way is like kind of icky. I forgot to hit the button. It just kind of sucks. There's so many better ways. So many better ways. But yeah, I've been doing this on my Ruby. That's where the 500 attempts have come from. I get up to 502, and then now we're on these. And now we got it. Nope. Wishful thinking, you know? Wishful thinking. Yeah, I was sitting there. I'm like, man, can I get a shiny Giratina to use? I tried to get the shiny Giratina before. I did like 300 and something before yesterday's stream. I thought about not even streaming yesterday until I got the shiny Giratina. But then I was just like, you know what? I'll just stream and use the team. And without the shiny, and then I'll just get the shiny. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna chill right now and try to get the shiny. I'm still gonna try to make a video today. We'll see how long I go for. But I was like, let me just see if I can get the Giratina. And if I get a shiny one, like we're super chilling, like it's super cool. And yeah. But here I am now. I just didn't want to. I was really like, maybe I just don't stream today. Maybe I just try to get the shiny Giratina all day. And I was like, nah. I might as well just try the team, because maybe it works on Showdown, but maybe it doesn't work here. But we ended up doing pretty good. The one team we lost to, we definitely could have won. We shouldn't have switched out Ditto after reviewing the game. We shouldn't have switched out Ditto. We should have just pressured. We could have switched in Fake Out and just pressured with Ditto with a Protect on the turn that Incineroar came in. And then we would have had Fake Out pressure into his whole team. And then we could have gone for Sludge Wave. And Sludge Wave would have been the call, instead of going for Dynamax Cannon, because it was most likely going to switch in. So yeah, there was a bunch of stuff we could have did that we just didn't play it right. So also wasn't expecting the misty terrain on Grimmsnarl, so that caught me off guard too. And then I just kind of got flustered and just made some bad plays. So just gotta clean that up. But the other games we played were pretty decent. Yeah, we made some mistakes in a couple of them. One game we could have potentially lost. We ended up winning, but we shouldn't have switched on one of the turns that we did switch, and which was switching in Miraidon to save Iron Hands. We should just let Iron Hands go down. So letting Iron Hands go down just won us the game, but I didn't see it at the moment. And because they had to pressure that. I also focused on Ursaluna too much when I just didn't need to even attack Ursaluna. I just needed to knock out everything not named Ursaluna, and we would have won the game. So, live and learn. But we still ended up winning the game anyways. So that was a positive. So we just need to have Giratina versus Ursaluna, and they just can't win. It's just GG. He literally cannot hit Giratina. No matter what he does, he can't hit Giratina. Shiny hunting's kind of crazy, huh? You think about it. It's like you just keep running into the same Pokemon, just hoping that the number values add up into the specific amount that it needs to be for the Pokemon to be shiny. Like, that's kind of crazy. It's actually wild. How's it going, Reeves? How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. We're currently chilling. Trying to get this Giratina for my VGC team, and yeah, just relaxing. I was gonna do this on my own today, so I figured I would just come on and stream it. Might as well. We're about 5:33 now. Your curry shiny hunting, nice, nice. What are you going for? Anything specific? I'm not usually a shiny hunter. I don't shiny hunt that often. It's just specific Pokemon. Though I think I'm going to start doing a little bit more so I can get some good marks and stuff on my Pokemon, well, ribbons and stuff. I don't have Charm. No, I forgot to give myself Charm because yeah, I gave myself some stuff on here, but so I can get this. But I did forget to give myself Charm. So, you know, we're just doing full odds. You know, we're crazy out here. But I will give myself Charm for the next one. Or if we don't catch it today, if we don't get it today, I'll give myself Charm. For the future attempts that I take on this. Because I did give myself Pokeballs or Master Balls and stuff, and just so I can catch stuff. And I gave myself Giratina and Dialga, or Palkia and Dialga, not Giratina. And just so I can go for this, because I didn't want to catch all the stuff I need to catch on both games, and it's too much. I just don't even care enough. I just want to get the Giratina, so you gotta do what you gotta do. Like I said, I don't shiny hunt too often, so but I'm gonna try to get a lot of the legendaries and stuff just so I can get ribbons on them and have really cool ribbons. Get all of the champion ribbons, the contest ribbons. Though the contest ribbons, oh, it's such a grind. It sucks getting all of them. It's just not fun. Like the contest, in my opinion, the contests aren't fun. I know some people do like them. A Leaf Annie team too. Just really weak to Trick Room. What's Leaf Annie's speed? So I'm not sure because Leaf Annie's not in Scarlet and Violet. Let me see. I can't type like this. 92. Okay. It is in Scarlet and Violet. Shows how much I've even looked at it. What does it have? It has Contrary, right? Oh no, it doesn't. That's the other guy. That's Lurantis has Contrary. Where the heck is this thing? Oh, it's in the teal mask. I see. Oh, it's also in the Kitakami. You get Chlorophyll. Does it get Taunt? You can run Taunt. Does not run Taunt. Can confirm. Can confirm. Sticky Web. Are you playing doubles or singles? What are we doing here? Because Sticky Web's not often used in VGC doubles. Fair enough. Fair enough. I have seen String Shot in the past on Smeargle. It's not bad on Smeargle. It's actually pretty good. It's better than Scary Face because it's getting both of your opponent's Pokemon. So it's pretty good. But I can't remember seeing Sticky Web at all. Though I mean I don't see why not. Sticky Web's not that bad. Yeah, if you run weather too, I mean that can make sense. Yeah, like Sticky Web's not that bad. It's just a free -1 speed. I wonder why people don't use it. Maybe I should try to use it. Smeargle, Sticky Web. What other Pokemon gets Sticky Web? Araquanid, I think, right? Gets Sticky Web, but he's already way too slow, so wouldn't really make sense. I guess there's just not enough switching, mate, but I don't know. I guess it's like good against some things. But against other things, I just feel like it's meh. Takes a turn to set up. Thunder Wave's probably just better in a lot of cases. And Sleep. Rabombi. If Rabombi still got Speed Swap, I think Rabombi would be worth trying with it. But Rabombi just doesn't have anything, especially in a double restricted format like we have now. That Rabombi just doesn't really have anything going for it. And there's a lot of Trick Room right now too, so I guess Sticky Web's probably pretty meh. Just because you now you have a dead move on your Pokemon. But then again, there's a lot of Miraidon. And it'd be good against Miraidon. So I mean, I'm back and forth. Definitely something I'd probably check out. Hitting the wrong button. I was hitting A. Like, why isn't it going? Oh, well, you know, you gotta hit the right button. Now I'm thinking about Sticky Web, so. Yeah, you can send a paste. Will it work on YouTube? It might do. You can definitely try it. I'm not sure if it'll work on YouTube or not. I should have brought a water. I forgot to get a water, boys. It's dry in here. I need to go grab one. All right, this is the one right here. Just put an end to this. It's over. Never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's definitely the next one. 100%. 150% the next one. 1000% the next one. If Galvantula had a better ability, I think Galvantula could be pretty decent. Maybe not in a double restricted format, but just like in general. But it's like, it just doesn't have great abilities. And its special attack is kind of low too. And now its speed tier is not even that great, right? It's like, yeah, 108. So, I mean, it's decent. Its defenses are so bad, too. But, like, Compound Eyes is just, like, cool. I can hit more Thunders without having Rain Up, but otherwise it's like, eh. Yeah, but on Nerve's not that great. There's not that many berries running around because of the fact of both Caly-Rex. And then its last ability is Swarm, which is, sure, Bug Buzz Swarm is a thing, but like there's just better options. If you want to do that, you might as well just run Volcarona, but then Volcarona you can just run a better ability anyway. So it's just like Flame Body is just better. Oops. I don't know. There's just some Pokemon that's like, man. Because Galvantula maybe could have been good in like Reg A, but it wasn't in the game until the DLCs came out. So it's like, okay. No, that's not helpful. saw my chat move, but nothing popped up. That's weird. Okay. It literally like went like this real fast, but I didn't see anything. Oh, was it you putting the paste and it didn't go through? Yeah, sorry about that. I mean, if you switch over to Twitch, it'll let you put the paste down. But that's up to you if you want to go over there to show me. Well, the string quality is much better over here, so. Oh, it did again. Did you try to put it again? Yeah, it must be just YouTube. YouTube probably blocks links because I don't have any settings that block links. Oh Jesus! Yo, Reese, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. All right, there we go. There we go. Now we got it. We got it, boys. We got it. Okay, let me do this. So we got Leaf Annie here with chlorophyll, of course. 244. We got Caly-I. Oops. We got Whimsicott. Sunny Day, of course. Caly-I. So you're going Disable. I'm a fan of Encore more than Disable myself. But both are respectable. Nothing wrong with that. I also like Focus Sash, especially if it's 252, 252. I'm a big proponent to have Focus Sash. Raging Bolt. And of course, Chi-Yu, Choice Scarf Chi-Yu. Very popular. Very popular, Chi-Yu. I mean, it looks like a pretty interesting team. And then you have like a super unique Pokemon that people aren't ready for that I'm sure takes a lot of people by surprise. With the 92 speed, do you even need 244 with Chlorophyll? I don't even think you need that much, but does it matter? I guess is more the question. Because it doesn't really survive anything, right? Are you timid? Jolly. Oh, because you got knockoff. I was like, why are you Jolly? Are you Focus Ash? Yeah, Focus Ash. Okay. Got Chlorophyll. So you're 143. Oh, that's not even Jolly. I think you have too much speed. Yeah, Iron Hands could be a good show. Iron Hands is really good right now. Sun. You go to 314. I think 314 is just too much. I think you could reinvest some of that speed. I don't know if you need to, but you could. Against like Caly-I, because Caly-I only goes to 222, and if they have Tailwind, they're faster than you anyways, so it doesn't really give you anything on there. And if you have Sticky Web, then, you know, it's even going to be slower. 78 in here. So it's always a knockout onto Caly-I unless it Ghost Terras. Ghost Terras, yeah, you can't kill even for 252. How about we're Adamant, though? It still's not enough if they Ghost Terra. It's just a little too weak. You always get knocked out by Astral Barrage. What Terra type you got? Ghost? That makes sense. That does make sense. Yeah, I just think you have too much speed, but I don't know what else you would do with it, like, because there's nothing else you're really surviving. You know, what, 180 HP? Let me put that in there. Actually, you don't need any speed investment to be faster than that. The next fastest thing that you'd have to worry about is Urshifu. Which is, you know, if they are jolly, let's say it's 244. So, like, as long as you're over 244, I think you're good. So that's what, like, probably 64? No, a little bit more. Oops. That's 84. All you gotta do is be 84 in speed. Wait, why does it go up? Oh, yeah, okay. 84. What does it do against Surging Strikes? It does pretty good against Surging Strikes. Oh, that's because the sun's up. There is no sun, though. Still does pretty good against Surging Strikes, honestly. They do, but oh yeah, Chi-Yu, I guess too, right? Chi-Yu, Scarf is 228. Yeah, 84. No, that's Adamant. Sorry, that's 84 Adamant. You don't even need to be jolly. If you want to be jolly, you don't need any investment. With no investment, you're faster if you're jolly. And then you could just focus on surviving things. But if there's something you're trying to outspeed when you don't have Trick Room out, tail or Sun up, then maybe that's what you're going for. But with 92, like, yeah, you'd have to be like max speed to outspeed. Like, let's put on Rain. Yeah, because if Rain's up, then this allows you to outspeed Kyogre. So there's that. But you have knockoff. You don't really have a grass move anyway. So I don't know how valuable that is to be outspeeding Kyogre. But let me see if the sun's up. You can never live Heat Wave, by the way. Even if the rain is up, you can never live Heat Wave. Kyogre in the rain, like, what max power Water Spout only does 60%. -1 Calyrex is, I think, like what, like 130, I think, something like that. 148. It's 148 timid max speed. So I mean, if you're looking for no sun and trying to outspeed that, I guess you could. Just seems like too much investment, though. Like, it's 188. Yeah. It's true, but you also do have Tailwind, too. I don't know, it's one of those things. It's like, Because can you ever survive... well, I guess this does survive Astral Barrage if they're timid, but, like, I feel like surviving Modest Astral Barrage 100% of the time might be super important, too. Yeah, it's 78 here, right? And so... Okay, so with 44 investment in special defense, you can 100% of the time survive Astral Barrage. And if you go 52, you can survive Psychic, and that's Life Orb. And that still gives you 12. What you have, minusing the speed to go to 49, and then you can put that in there, and then you can just put the other 12 into defense to go to 102 defense. So now it would look like 180. Okay, so it would look like... let this here. Okay, so it'd be 180 HP. 78 attack, 12 defense, 52 special. Is it 86? Oh yeah, it's 86. Not my bad. I put 78 because I just put the rest of the points in. 52 special defense, and yeah, 188 speed plus. Yeah, exactly. Oops. There we go. I forgot I put it on both. So people who are watching on Twitch are probably confused. Yeah, no problem. Try that out. It seems pretty good. Still does the Draco Meteor, but even Electro Drift doesn't knock out. Glacial Lance still knocks out. If you Ghost Terra, it's probably fine though, right? Yeah, you Ghost Terra, it survives. Body Press only does 45%, so that's actually pretty good. Let me do 252 because I know a lot of people are doing 252. Yeah, Body Press doesn't even do that much. Oh, because we're bug. There. That's what viewers now have, a Leaf Annie spread. True. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty decent. Gives you more survivability. You had too much speed anyway, so I think it's good. You outspeed everything that's -1 without fail. Yeah. Despite its stats, it takes a lot less from things than I thought it would. And if only it had a way to deal with Zamazenta. I feel like Zamazenta's one of its weakest matchups, but you have stuff on your team obviously to deal with Zamazenta, but just in general, I'm saying. Just the Pokemon itself is just kind of against it. But if you can get that Sticky Web's gonna stay, right? Like there's nothing that gets rid of it. It's not like Toxic Spikes. Yeah. Has a good move pool. Yeah, I remember its move pool being pretty decent. Because doesn't it get like all the slashes and stuff? It's like the slashes. Yeah, it gets like Leaf Blade, X Scissor, Entrainment. Just saying. Entrainment. Entrainment could be nasty. Where are your restrictors again? Hold on. You can't entrainment either of your restrictors. But just saying, you could potentially, if you used Groudon, you could entrainment. Yeah, it gets Helping Hand too. Helping Hand's really good. It gets Electro Web? That's kind of crazy actually. That's actually kind of crazy. It also gets Worry Seed. Yeah, I know Precipice misses, but he's so fast. but he's so quick, and you can run Choice Band. And just run Earthquake. Terra Ground Earthquake. How much does that do to you? Let's see. Because you 4 times resist it. Oops. Choice Band, Adamant. Earthquake. Yeah, you take 20%. Like, you only take 20%. That's it. You just run Earthquake. Choice Band Earthquake. With Adamant. And then you're good to go. You're just entrainment, and then you're cruising. Nobody's ready for that. You know what I mean? like who's gonna think that when they line up and it's like it's Groudon and it's Leavanny, right? Oh, let me Terra. Hold on, let me Terra Ground. Let me see. Terra Ground does 30% max. Till they bring out the whale? Yeah. Let's see how much this does to Kyogre. Hold on. They want to switch it in. I mean, we'll go for the bulky Calm Mind one. Does 90% to Kyogre. Upwards of 90%. So, you know what? Maybe it's not the best, but you know what? It's funny. Because if they are, you know, Miraidon, like, it just beats Miraidon, right? It just absolutely destroys Miraidon. Zacian, yeah, good job. I'm glad you have Zacian. It's now gone. Bye. I think it'd be funny. I think that's all. I don't think it's great, but I think it is funny. And remember, that's bulky Kyogre. Okay, that's very bulky Kyogre. If they have 0 defense investment, if they're like this one, it does have a chance to one-shot like normal Kyogres. Yeah, Zacian gets absolutely deleted. And they wouldn't be expected. Well, they might Terra. So we'd have to consider that they would probably just Terra, but still they wouldn't be ready. Then what do? They can't knock out your Leavanny, and they're probably gonna target Groudon. And then it's just GG. Because then next turn you just String Shot, and then it's over anyway. So if you actually, yeah, that's true. If you increase your speed back up, right? If you increase your speed back up, so that way it's 157, then you outspeed Kyogre, which means then you can String Shot and just go for Earthquake again. It's like Kyogre who, bro? It don't even matter. It's hilarious. I don't know if it does enough to Calyrex Ice Rider, though. Calyrex. They definitely don't Terra Fire. It is a 2-shot still, though Glacial Lance does a lot of damage. So you wouldn't have to invest in speed. You can invest in bulk. It's 142. They are entirely like, wait, hold on, this thing's a threat. Wait, hold on, bro got hands. Let's hold on, bro got hands. Also, if you are worried about Kyogre, I guess no, because I was gonna say instead of Raging Bolt, you can run. Maybe you don't need Whimsicott. It's possible that you don't need Leavanny and Whimsicott. Because you already have a lot of speed control with Leavanny, but maybe having 2 different types. And having Sunny Day against the rain teams, I guess, is good too. So if you just drop String Shot, I guess you could run Sunny Day on Leavanny. I don't know. I'm such an interesting Yeah, Resend the weather's nice. It's one of those things. It's like because you have two Pokemon kind of playing the same role, except slightly different. I don't know. Brian Hands. I personally like Iron Hands. Raging Bolt feels. I mean, it's okay, right? But in this regulation, it just felt kind of meh. I don't know how else to explain it. I guess it's just because there's so many things that just like are okay into it that it just makes it harder to use, and it gets countered by the same thing that a lot of people are using. So, which is Miraidon. So people are going to have things that can deal with it a lot better, just because of that fact, I guess. So it makes it a little bit difficult. I don't know. Oh. My chat scrolled, but nothing appeared again. So I don't know what that was. I don't know, but I haven't used Iron Hands without having Miraidon, so I also don't know how that feels. So it's hard to speak on it. Usually, if I'm not running Miraidon, I just run Rillaboom. Because then it helps me deal with the Miraidons, right? But you have something that helps you deal with Miraidon, which is Leaf Annie. Mark shiny Iron Hands now. Oh man, I did a shiny Iron Hands mark, stream where I tried to actually get one with the birthday mark because it was my birthday, and yeah, we didn't end up getting one. It didn't go well. It did not go well. We did get a few shinies, but they just weren't. They just didn't have anything. I do have a shiny one with a mark, though. Which mark do I have on it? I forgot. I gotta get out of this. Oh, yeah, it has the... Oh. Brandy, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. It has the 0 energy mark on it. That's the shiny one I got that had a mark. You have a schedule for when you're live if you're up for what? What are you even saying, Brandy? Are you trying to get me to purchase your what's it called? Graphic designs? Yeah, it's a good mark, but I wanted the Destiny mark. Like that. I wanted it so bad. I also missed the shiny. I don't know how somebody in my chat saw it. Because they were like, you missed one. And then we went and replayed, and there was like a pile of like 5 of them, and it was in the middle. And like, I looked at it for a split second, and the person's like, you missed one. And I was like, how did you even... I don't know how you even saw this. Like, how did you even... You got some crazy eyes, my guy. Like, bro can probably see the Gimme Ghoul shiny during the raid, bro. Like, that's what bro was on right there. I was like, I definitely did not see that. But that could have been the one. That could have been the one. But yeah, I have the 0 energy mark. Though it doesn't have 0 speed, which the one I'm running now, I'm running 0 speed. And that one I caught, I just needed a random Iron Hands so I can just get it for specific raids, like a different set than the one I already had. Because I didn't want to keep changing sets back and forth. And I just randomly caught one. I just went to Area 0, just caught the first one. And then I left and I went to go, like, EV and IV it, and it had 0 speed. And I was like, alright, sure. Sure. Sure, yeah, cool. Yeah, like if you want, you can definitely. And then similar thing happened to my friend who got a 0 attack Fluttermane. Just Bird. He's in the stream sometimes. And yeah, gave me a Flutter Mane because I just was like, hey, can somebody give me a Flare Mane? He's like, yeah, I got a Flare Mane for you. He didn't check it, and he just caught it and just gave it to me, and it had 0 attack. He's like, oh snap, I didn't even check it, I just caught one. I was like, I didn't need 0 attack, but I'll take it. Those are the best, right? Those are like the best moments. Now everybody has 0 attack one if you get the giveaway one that they gave. The Korean one. Which we should be getting some Pokemon from Korean Nationals and Japan Nationals soon, hopefully. And hopefully we're getting Incineroar from North American International Championships. And if we don't, I'm going to be real sad. No offense to the junior or the senior, but if they do what they did to Shohei, I'm going to be very sad. I really wanted a Shohei Pokemon too. And they just were like, nah. They're like, no, we don't give those out. Wolfie's Gothitelle when? Like I wouldn't be against Gothitelle. I don't really use Gothitelle, which is the thing, but man, it's so synonymous with Incineroar at this point. They even post out memes on the official Pokemon account for Wolfie, like towards Wolfie. It has to be as Incineroar, right? It has to be. Please. I already have his Colossal. But that thing's been useless since the game dropped. So it's not usable. And by the time we got it back in the day, it was already like pretty bad. So it was like nobody was using Colossal, because I think we got it when they did the no Dynamax format, and then it was the restricted format after that, and I think that was it. So it was just like never got to use it because you can't use it with the non-Dynamax. Oh, why does it say unstable? Did I drop frames? No, I didn't drop any frames. Why does it say average stream bitrate is too high? No, it's not. I played at 6K, bro. What are you talking about? What Trio Colossal Trust? Oh no. I know people tried to make it work with the glow up bulb or whatever it's called. The absorb bulb. Is it? Yeah, absorb bulb. I think that's it, right? When you get hit by a water attack, get special attack boosts or whatever. People tried to do it during like Reg A, Reg B. It wasn't good. It just wasn't good. I didn't see anybody use Wug Trio though, so maybe that was the call. Was Wug Trio, but in Pokemon Champions, with Dynamax back, if Wug Trio's there, you go for the Wug Trio Colossal. I trust, I'll trust. But till then, I just have a Wolfie's Colossal that's just sitting in my box. Doing absolutely nothing. Yo, what's up, Tim? Call it Gigatina. No, it's Giratina. Get out of here, bro. It's not a Reggie Gigas, okay? It's not one of the Reggies. And it's also not part of Borderlands. It's not Tiny Tina's much larger sister. Gigatina. I know, now you guys can't see each other's chats, but I can't have chat up because then it just looks weird. It goes into the red part and stuff. Just doesn't work with this setup here. I need to put something up there though. I just didn't know what to put up there, so I just gave up. Just didn't put anything up there. Also, is the stream choppy at all on Twitch? Because it's saying I have too much bitrate, but I didn't. Yeah, it's at 6K, and it's going at 6K, and I've dropped 0 frames, so I don't know why it's telling me it's unstable. Can you put Beardo there? I mean, I don't have a setup for him anymore. He's right there. He's very blurry, but that's him right there. This is oh god. This is him. Why can't I do this? This is him right here. Oh, down more. This is him. I can't do this. But I don't have the setup anymore to have Beardo cam. But maybe I could put a picture of Beardo up there. It's just it's so far away. I just don't have a way to put a camera over there. He used to be next to my desk, but I had to move everything around. So now he's very far away. Or there would just be a wire, like, I would have to, like, duck under every single time. Do you have a toaster? With or without toast? Alright, with toast sounds good. Hold on. With toast is definitely the play, I think. There you go. Oh, I have both. I have both, Tim. But this is the one I have on my I already have a save file for this one, like saved on my 100% not illegal 3DS that I can extract and play because I have the ROM. But I have physical copies. But yeah, I do have Ruby. I got both. This is the only one I have the... It's not even a ROM, it's a CIA file. So I can transfer save files back and forth and everything. Essentially, this is a quote-unquote legit version of the game, extracted and played on here. I guess I could do it to my Ruby too, but I just don't want to mess it up. Because these games are known to just die. Just die. They just die. They just die. And I'm scared that my Ruby will just die. It'll just die. Bro, but the amount of conversations I've had with people on TikTok that think that Groudon is 4 times weak to Kyogre when it's not primaled is crazy. It's crazy. It's actually insane. It's like, have you guys not seen the type chart? Do you not know what type he is? Like, it's okay if you don't, but just look it up before you try to tell me I'm wrong. And then I also had an argument with somebody with where they said the weathers are tiered. So Sun always goes up second, which isn't true. On the primal form specifically, which isn't true. It's speed based. And then they were like, well, yeah, but if you're speed tied, it's always Sun. And I instantly debunked that. And yeah, they didn't like that. So I had that conversation too. And it's just like, no, it's if they're speed tied, it's literally random. It's completely random. It always has been, and it always will be that way. And then people are like, well, yeah, but if the sun's up, you can't use water attacks. And I'm like, yeah, well, true. But also, you could just, like, Mega your Rayquaza. And they're like, well, yeah, but then that means you have to have Mega Rayquaza, too. And I'm like, yeah, and people did. And that's why it won the World Championships in 2016. And they don't like that. They never reply after I say that. So, yeah. It's just me arguing with dumb people on the internet. I think they know more about Pokemon than somebody who competitively plays Pokemon and knows the mechanics. It's always the opposing player's weather. Like, bruh. Alright, I'll send out Pelipper. Because they got Groudon, so I'm going to send out Pelipper, okay? So they got Caridon, so I'm going to send out Pelipper, and they're going to send out Caridon first, and I'm going to get the weather. I'm going to win the weather right away. Oh, it's Iron Ball Koraidon. Of course it is, because it's my opponent. Forget the thing. Bro, so at Hartford Regionals, I used a Sun team. Somewhat of a Sun team. I faced I faced 5. I played 7 rounds. I played 5 weather teams. 2 of them were Tyranitar. Which is fine. It's fine. My team was okay with dealing with Tyranitar. But the other 3 teams were Pelipper teams, just Rain team. And Rain was not good at the time. Sun wasn't really even used that much either. But Rain was not used at the time. And I ran into 3 Pelippers, and one of them had Rain Dance. I was like, bro, I can't win. How can I win? Like, I just lose to Rain Dance, bro. I just lose to Rain Dance. like, why do you have Rain Dance on Pelipper? Like, I hate it here, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we running Rain Dance? Still blows my mind. Like, I've never even seen I didn't even know it got Rain Dance. Apparently it does. Bro really did like the Sun, true. I lost. I sat down, I was like, I looked at the sheet and I was like, Rain Dance? Are you kidding me? So, like, I tried to sneak in Torkoal on one of the turns, and then they just Rain Danced on the switch in, and I was like, yeah, I just lose. I just can't win. Because it was good against my whole team, because my team was, oh god, what did I have? I had Choice Band Ting Lu. And it's good against Choice Band Ting Lu, because it hits it for super effective. Because I was Ground Terra and Choice Band. And so it was good against that. It hits it for super effective. And, like, I can't hit it back except with Throat Chop. And it was just like, bro, what am I supposed to do against this this Rain Dance Pelipper? It's like, I literally just can't do anything. It was wild. It was wild. But yeah, I ended up going 3 and 4. One kid I beat was real mad. He was really mad. And he was disrespectful to Mrs. Popo before that. Actually, no, I faced one Tyranitar and 3 Pelippers. I didn't face 2 Tyranitars. It was 4 teams. Because I beat one Tyranitar. I lost to Conkeldurr. I don't know if you guys know who Conkeldurr is. He was my first round opponent. But I lost to him. I lost to my friend. He wasn't my friend at the time. We met at the regional. So I lost to him. I was going to give him the win either way, because it was my last round opponent. No matter who it was, I was going to give them the win. I was still going to play the game, but give them the win, because I was going to drop anyway. And it just happened to be that kid, and then we became friends. Yeah, Conkeldonk. Sorry, not Conkeldurr. Conkeldonk. I don't think he really plays as much as he used to. I haven't seen him at all, actually. But yeah. He used to do the Limitless tours and, like, win all the Limitless tours and stuff. So yeah, there was that, and then yeah, I faced the Tyranitar kid in round 2, which I won. I beat one of the Pelippers because they just decided, like, not to bring it for some reason. And then I beat something else. Oh yeah, and I beat this kid. This kid was using Mouse Ape, which, if you guys don't know, I am a huge fan of Mouse Ape. And I know how to play Mouse Ape really, really well. And so on both of the games, I called what he was going to do turn 1 in order to just win the game. Which, on the first one, he had safety goggles on his mouse. And so he went for Follow Me Bulk Up. And I expected that, right? So I expected that, so I went for the Leaf Blade plus plus eruption, and he was not happy about that. And I got the knockout, and then put that into range, and then I was able to put it to sleep, his ape to sleep, and then he just couldn't catch back up, and it was just a clean like 4-0. And then game 2, I was like, well, he's not going to do the same thing, and he didn't. He went beat up, and he didn't even go for the Terra Fire this time. He went for the Terra Fire on the ape in game 1. He didn't go for it in game 2. So I called it, and I just put his mouse to sleep, and I just went for eruption, and he went for bulk up again. And I put his mouse to sleep, and then not his mouse to sleep. No, I put his Annihilate to sleep. He beat it up, and I got the eruption off, and I knocked out the mouse, and he was sleeping. And then next turn, I just did After You eruption and got the knockout on his ape, and he literally. He like signed the paper and was like, like how'd you know, or whatever. He said something, and then he just like signed it, threw the paper down, and just like shut his game off, and just walked away. But he was disrespectful to Mrs. Popo the round before that. I didn't know that going into that match. She told me after that he was super disrespectful to her, and so it was deserved. And I think he thinks he's such a good player because he got a top 8 before. I looked him up after the event. He had a top 8 like a couple of years before. It was quite a few years before COVID. And he had gotten a top 8 at a regional. And he had some pretty decent finishes, some top 16s and stuff like that. But yeah, it was just like, bro, I know how to play mouse ape. And I was going to give him some tips after. Like I was going to be like, oh yeah, I was worried you're going to bring... Because he had something that he could have done, and because he had Iron Bundle, and his Iron Bundle could have been faster, and he could have done some stuff with Iron Bundle, but he just didn't lead it. He was just set on going for Mouse Ape, and that was why he lost. And I was gonna, try to help him out. I didn't know who he was at the time, but he was just super disrespectful, and I was just like, okay, sure, bro, sure. If you're gonna be disrespectful, then whatever. So I beat them 2, and then the kid with the Pelipper. Those are my 3 wins. And then I lost to 2 Pelipers, and I lost to my friend and Conkeldurr. Or Conkeldunk. Those are my losses. Especially the one Pelipper that had Rain Dance. The other guy was just really good. Like he played it very, very well. He preserved his like I was playing around the Pelipper, and I should have just been more aggressive, and he just played really well. He 2-0'd me. I got 2-0'd by the Rain Dance Pelipper guy too. My other games, and Conkeldurr actually 2-0'd me too. Conkeldunk. I keep calling him Conkeldurr because that's his favorite Pokemon, but Conkeldunk, he 2-0'd me too. But my friend, we went 1-1, and it actually came down to the last couple of turns in game 3. Like I said, I was gonna give him the win anyways. He wasn't my friend at the time, but I was gonna give him the win. But he earned the win, so it didn't matter. Excuse me. So that's my story. I also went to San Diego Regionals, which I was very sick before going, and that was the first regionals of this game. I was very, very sick 2 weeks leading up to it. I didn't have COVID. I don't know what I had, because I just was trying to rest and feel better for my trip to San Diego, because I really wanted to go to San Diego. And when I was sick, I actually made a team rather than using the team I was comfortable with and had been using for a long time. Yeah. You had Pokerus? Yeah, I had Pokerus. How's it going, Squid? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, except that I was getting the opposite of double EVs. I was getting half EVs, basically. And I just made a really, 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 really bad team. And yeah, I went to the regionals. My first was Z. I don't know how to say the last name. Starts with a C, the last name. I think they go by Joe now, possibly. Because sometimes I see their name as Joe, but when they're on stream, they say Z a lot. and they were running like the quintessential team, like that a lot of people were running at the time. And the first couple of turns, like I actually did pretty well considering how bad my team was. And yeah, after the game, I was like, yeah, my team is just terrible. I made it while I was really sick, and it's just not good. And Z's like, yeah, I thought you were just a player who doesn't know what they're doing until we started playing. And then I was like, yeah, you just have a bad team, but you know what you're doing. I was like, yeah. Like, yep, that's exactly what it was. And then, yeah, I just, the team just couldn't do anything against anybody. It was just very poor. I don't know what I was thinking. I should just play the team I was comfortable with. I won like 2 or 3 locals with it. And I just felt super, super comfortable with the team. But then I was just like, yeah, but I'm going to a big event. I don't want to use this team. Like, it just, I don't know. Oh, trust me, I can promise you, if you go on my my YouTube, I have a series where I use AI to help me generate teams. And they're not very good at it. they're pretty bad. Like, I've done okay with the teams. I forgot what my record is, but I've done okay with the teams. But man, the teams are rough, and it really, really likes Gen 3. I don't know what it is, and it likes Zygarde, which isn't even in the game. It tries to give you Zygarde every time. You have to tell it can't give you anything from Gen 6. Like, no restricteds from Gen 6. Or else it'll just give you Zygarde. But it's always like, here, use Kyogre. And you're just like, bruh. Sure, I guess. Sometimes it's like, here, use Groudon. You're like, oh, that's even worse. No water resist, no protect, Lycanroc, Dusk, Skeledirge, and Hydreigon. Well, if this is more recent, then Hydreigon's bad. But back then, Hydreigon was one of the best Pokemon. That actually, Z had Hydreigon, and I only had one way to deal with it, and Z had just really good choices to stop it. Though, if I was using my other team, I had tons of ways to stop it. I just, once again, I shouldn't have changed. I shouldn't have changed my team. Oh, Reg-Eye, yeah, no, bro ain't winning nothing. How's he gonna win World? You have to qualify first, bro. Like, do people think? I think people do think this, that you can just walk up to Worlds and just play in it, but you can't. You can't. I browsed Waters, bro. I said, bro, how you do this? Click. He's like, I never thought anybody would use that move. That move is crazy. Like they do in the animes. Oh man, I didn't think of Water Spout. Using the Overcool team. I'm still not sold on Overcool. Oh, definitely not now. I don't know. I'm just not really sold on it. I like some of the things it can do. I don't know. I thought it was going to be really good. Honestly, when it was first revealed and stuff, I was like, this Pokemon's good. Because it has that similar thing. Like, Skuntank is actually insane, right? Like, Skunktank's typing is so good. Its move pool is so good. And Overqwil is like that, but just a little bit different. And it's just like, there's just something. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's stats. I don't know. It just doesn't have the oomph. The oomph. Use Magikarp. Bro's using Magikarp? It does get tackle too, so you gotta run tackle on it too. I think you can give it protect now too. I don't think you could before, but I think Magikarp can get protect now. I could be wrong on that one, so don't quote me on that one because I could be certainly wrong. But yeah, tackle, splash, protect, send it. Let's go. Does it get any other egg moves? I'm not even sure. Now I gotta look it up. Now I'm like curious. I can't type like this, bro. I can't type like this. Yo, what's up, AJ? How you been? How you doing? Magikarp, Gen 9. Oh, it gets flail. Oh, it does not get protect. Okay, never mind. My bad. Gets flail though. I thought it got protect now. I guess they didn't change it. We'll go to on I think Saturday morning. That's how I found you. Possibly. It's interesting to wonder how people like found my videos or what first video they watched of mine and you know what they thought and stuff, because you don't get that kind of feedback, right? Like I don't get direct feedback on my videos most of the time. People will watch them, they'll like them, but they don't say anything. So I just never have an idea, or they'll just dislike a random video. Like I don't like there's some videos I'm like, okay, yeah, you could dislike it, you could disagree, like whatever. Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember now. Yeah, I faced you. That's right. That's what it was. Yes. Yes, I remember that now. I remember. Yeah. And I appreciate you looking up after the game, because I've had some people who have stream sniped me. I had a person who stream sniped me that then came onto my channel and left a comment saying, hey, I didn't, on a completely different separate thing, saying, hey, I didn't stream snipe you, whatever, when it was kind of obvious that they stream sniped me. And then they deleted it. And I was going to screenshot it, but I was like watching TV with my wife. And then when I went back into the app to screenshot it, it was gone. I should just screenshot it at that time, but it was gone. They deleted it. And I was like, oh, son of a gun, dude. But I have had people who I face and then they come and they're like, hey, what's up? I just faced you. And I'm like, heck yeah. And you could tell they're not stream sniping, right? Like when they're picking their moves in a few seconds or, you know, pretty quickly or, you know, attacking into protects, like it's obvious that they're not stream sniping. But when somebody is like, when I have a, what's his name? Frostmoth out, right? I have a Frostmoth and they have a Caly-I Shadow Rider. And, my other Pokemon is also not weak to Dark. And they Dark Terra Dark Pulse. And I go for Dark Terra Terra Blast. It's a little suspicious. It's a little suspicious. that's all I'm saying. It was a little suspicious. And then there was more things. And they took a long time to not only pick their team, but also to pick their moves every turn. So it was just like, like, bro, you don't have to stream snipe me. Like, I'm an okay player, but like, I'm like, bro, sure. Like I'm not one that you need to stream snipe, bro. Like, definitely not. But I like when people come into my stream after I face them and be like, just GG's, like, good game. Like, they don't even need to hang out, just GG. I didn't like the Frostmoth, which I knew Wide Guard would be annoying. Listen, that's what you gotta do. I know, like, Frostmoth is just so weak to Behemoth Blade and the Heavy Slam. Like, it's just so weak into it. But yeah, I moved on from that team. I have moved on. I still think Frostmoth can be good. I just think right now is maybe not the time for it. But I do think in some matchups it's really, really good. But Volcarona is, I think, just does it a little bit better, and it's better against Zamazenta and against Zacian. So I just think it has that little bit of an edge. The Cloud Watcher? How? He's in a cave. Like, bro's lying. Bro's never seen a cloud. Bro has never seen a cloud. Bro is just straight up lying. Bro's making that up. I have do my other ones have marks? Let me see if I have a cool mark too on one of these shinies. Let me save. I gotta go over to my other game. He's seen clouds in Area 0. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Dude's just straight up lying. Do you ever check if they're small or large? I always try to catch ones that are small or large because that's one of my favorites is teeny or the gigantic one. Those marks are really cool, and they're, you know, you get them a different way, and they're some of the rarest. I have a teeny, which was brutal, by the way. I have a teeny Sinistra. But getting that, oh my god, that it took so long. Because you have to look at every single one to see if it's small, and then you just have to catch it. If it's small, you have to catch it, and just hope for the best. You're just like, please be teeny, please just be teeny. And the thing is so tiny. It's actually kind of ridiculous how small it is. All right, let me check these iron handses. Yeah, just have the sociable. That's it. Have the sociable. He's not anything special. He isn't a luxury ball though. So there you go. Yeah, these iron hands don't got they're not shiny or nothing. Yeah, sociable's like the worst one. It's the most common one. Every time I get it, I just get sad. It's like, bruh. Why? Also, does anybody need the shiny Tatsugiri? I have like 12. Like, no exaggeration. I have like 12. Remember when they did that event where you, like, there was Tatsugiri everywhere? Yeah, I grinded out a bunch of Tatsugiri to get its parts. So I can gamble. And I caught a lot of shinies. Because they were very obvious to see the shinies on most of them. There's the one that's like, that's a little difficult. Sorry, I know I'm doing two things. Maybe that's what I should have up there. I also playing VGC while shiny hunting. What do you guys think of that? That'd be too much, I think. That'd be too much for my little brain. Shiny. These three aren't shiny. Do any of them got marks? I got two with marks. Two shiny marks. The Sleepy and the Sociable. If anybody ever needs one, let me know. Hit me up. Because I don't know what I'm doing with all of them. I want to keep one of each, and then I don't care about the rest of them. They don't matter. Like I said, I was just trying to get their parts. What spread? I mean, if you want my spread, I can hook you up with what I'm running. Hold on, let me get it. So I'm running 92 HP, 164 attack, and then 252 special defense with 0 speed. No, none of them are 0 attack either. I'll check again, but I don't think so. There's a few decents in here, but nah, no 0 attacks. I haven't checked how good the decents are, because they could be 1 or 2. I don't know. But yeah, 92 HP, 164 attack with Brave. I'm running Brave. And then 252 special defense. But I guess James Beck says you can run 118 special defense, so 236 I guess is acceptable. Which gives you 16 more to use in defense or HP. What is it, Calc to Live? I'll be honest, I made it in like reg. Well, it lives Moonblast, right? That's what it was made to do. Is live Moonblast. It's been a long time. I made it back in like reg B. So let me see. Iron Hands. 252, 96. And that doesn't matter. Okay. This is 96, 92. Same difference. All right. Astral Barrage does less than 40% to it. Psychic does 77% from a Life Orb. Timid. Modest, it does 85, so it doesn't even get one shot by Calyrex's. Miraidon, Draco Meteor, it does so much damage, bro. It still does up to 82%, but that's still pretty good. Where low kick almost knocks out. Actually, my what's my attack? 164. It does like 90-ish on average, up to 97. But Fluttermane. Okay, so a lot of them are booster energy speed now, but we'll go for a 252 special attack. Fairy, Moonblast. So yeah, from that, like a mod or timid, Moonblast max special attack does 74%. So that's what it was mainly meant to live. And with modest, it can knock out. There's a chance it knocks out, but they're most likely not modest with 252 special attack. And then yeah, so it's very, very unlikely. Oh, and is that boosted? No, it's not boosted. Oh no, it is booster. That's booster energied. So yeah, if it's not booster energy, it does up to 80. So that's the only reason. But like I said, James Beck says going for a 236 is probably better. So I'd probably listen to James Beck, honestly, over me. Who am I? You know what I mean? But I think Iron Hands is one of those Pokemon where it's like, use the set you feel most comfortable with and that you have an understanding of what it lives. Same with same with like Incineroar, same with Rillaboom. These are Pokemon that you're like, use the set you feel comfortable with the damage output, with the survivability and all that stuff. Just use the one that you feel is the best one. Yeah, I think that's the one he's using. I don't like that one as much because I just feel like the damage output's a little low. But you could also drop some HP for some more attack if you wanted to. But yeah, I do think that's the one that he was using. He put it out in a video recently. I couldn't tell you which one because I don't watch them in order. I just kind of watch them sometimes, like when I get a chance. So sometimes they're just out of order. But yeah, I think that's a great set if you like that. I just like more damage, so I go for 164. It's what I'm used to. It's what I've been running for about 450 million years. Sorry, I'm just closing some of these tabs here. I think one of the most interesting things about Pokemon are the EV spreads, and I don't think it gets talked about enough. I think people just like sometimes accept EV spreads. I vibe them out most of the time, honestly. But that's the truth. I vibe them out. I'm like, this feels right. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just 92, 164, and 252. Brave with 0 speed, but I mean, you don't need that. You can do whatever you want. It works with any of them, Adamant or Brave. So it's HP, attack, special defense. I don't have any defense investment, which could be a bad thing, but once again, I don't hate minusing off of that special defense and just putting, the special defense and just putting in that in defense for a couple extra points in defense. I don't hate that. And I'm running Bug Terra. I think Bug Terra is probably the best Terra for it right now. There's a lot of ground and there's Heavy Slam. And it does really well into both of those. It also helps you survive things like Play Rough from Zacian, or, you know, just a bunch of attacks. Like Moonblast does significantly less, if you're worried about that. Dazzling Gleam, if you're worried about them going Dazzling Gleam. And you can just throw that out there. Go Bug Terra, you barely take anything, and then you low kick, and they're dead. Feels nice. This is honestly 92, 146, 252 is a common set for me, just in different orders on different Pokemon. Yeah, that's what I use. Yeah. But I mean, with your team, that's probably what you want too. Because I don't think you need Volt Switch, but the Volt Switch is definitely an option too. If you want to like be able to, you know, switch into your terrain maybe a little bit easier or something like that, that could be an option. Yeah, no problem. This is I love talking about this stuff. If you ever need help with sets and stuff, this is like I'm good at building. I'm a better team builder than I am a player. Like, I'm an okay player, but I'm definitely a better team builder. And I'm a good coach too. I'm good at analyzing, so yeah, it's just when I'm in the moment, my analytical skills aren't as good. I guess is the point. But I could see like cause and effect really well and understand a match and stuff like that. So I'm really good at doing that too. We're never getting this, boys. Confirmed. Confirmed. We're never getting this. One day we will. One day we'll get it. For sure. Guaranteed, basically. But yeah, like I said, I vibe out most of my sets nowadays. or I'll look at what other people are doing and I'll kind of adjust to that. If people are starting to speed creep, I will sometimes just go back all the way down to the bottom and just make the Pokemon bulkier. And what this does is that they'll be so fast that their bulk will be less, so I'll do more damage to them than they will do to me. And we can leverage that for, you know, a double up or even sometimes a one-hit knockout in certain cases. So that's kind of how I often build up my Pokemon. And it all depends on your playstyle too. Like a lot of different Pokemon have tons of different playstyles. Iron Hands being one of them, right? You can just be like this crazy attacker, or you could be a super bulky, like James's set is super bulky. So there's a wide range of what you can do with these Pokemon. So just figuring out what your playstyle is and kind of where you want to lead that playstyle going forward is really important too. And feeling comfortable with the team or the Pokemon specifically is more important than people realize a lot of times. And that's why when people use these rental codes, they'll throw a rental code in there and they'll do terrible with them. And a lot of that is because it just doesn't fit your playstyle. You just don't know the spreads. You just aren't comfortable with the Pokemon. And a lot of people just be like, no, this team is bad. This team is bad. You know, I'm terrible with rental codes. Honestly, terrible with rental codes. But you let me build my own team, and I have a good chance of doing pretty well. But rental codes, nope. You like offense? Yeah, that's fair. I mean that makes sense. You know, you're using a pretty offensive team with the Overquill and stuff like that. And even with this team that you have here is pretty offensive. Where you're going with the different speed control, you're kind of taking it from a different angle and just putting a lot of pressure on with your two restricted Pokemon. So it makes a lot of sense. I am more of I don't even want to say balanced, because I think I'm a step lower than balanced, but I'm not defensive. I'm not like a defensive person. But I'm like a step down from that, where it's a control style. I like to play control. And I play control in all the games I play, whether it's Magic the Gathering or, you know, Pokemon, or even this game I used to play called Keyforge. Like my style is always control. I like being in control of the match and having the match go to how I play. So if I can get you off your pace, and then you're going to be the one who has to do things because of me. Excuse me, and I really like that, and that's just how I play. That's why a lot of my teams, I'll run Trick Room, because in Trick Room, once again, the team wants to go fast. You make yourself slow, so now you're fast, so you're doing the pace, right? So I'm kind of controlling the match. But a lot of my teams, I don't even have any speed control. That's just how I roll. Just like, I don't need speed control. You can be super fast or you could be super slow. I'm going to be right in the middle, and I'll be able to deal with you just by good positioning and putting myself in better attacking cycles and stuff like that. And just, yeah, that's just kind of how I play. I don't mind sacrificing a Pokemon. I'll do what I need to do. Some people don't like to get their Pokemon knocked out. Like, Mrs. Popo is like this. I don't know. She doesn't really know what style she likes mostly, because she's really new. She's never played a Pokemon game in her life, but she plays VGC. And so she doesn't really know styles. She doesn't know, like, her type matchups are pretty bad because she just never played the games. And she does that a lot, where she will be either super passive or she'll be super aggressive. But one thing she'll do is she won't let her Pokemon get knocked out. Like, she will switch them even when it's not a good switch, just to try to save her Pokemon, and it often doesn't work out for her. And it's something I've told her to work on, and she still doesn't. Like, she hates when Dragonite gets knocked out because she hates the animation. That's her favorite Pokemon. She hates the animation. Same with Chien-Pao. So she, like, tries to make sure they don't get knocked out. And I'm like, you can't. You just got to let them get knocked out sometimes. Just hit your extreme speed. Let them go down. Bring in your next Pokemon. And, yeah. With your Blue Satan. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out today. I do appreciate that. If you need any more help with spreads, you can message me on Discord if you'd like. Yeah. But yeah, let me know how the team goes for you, if the changes helped out. And yeah, I'll talk to you next time. I'll be on tomorrow doing some battles, so if you're around, come and hang out. Time is anyways. How long? We've been on for almost 2 hours. I'll probably go into the 2-hour mark, and then we'll call it. Because I still have to make a video for today, which I'm still not sure what I'm going to make. Did I hit that twice? No, I did not. Okay. I felt like I hit that twice. It's kind of crazy because I'm going to get this, and then I'm barely ever going to use it. Like, it might not even be on the team I'm using for long. I just don't know a better option. I really need something that's good against Ursaluna, and I feel like there's no better Pokemon against Ursaluna. Because there really isn't. Though I did think about going for, like, skill swap on Ursaluna and just making its guts, like, making its ability useless. But the only problem with that is that it just switches out, right? And that just gets it back. And then you're just in the same position that you were before you skill swapped. And that feels bad. But that's why we're negative or 0 speed on our Iron Hands as well. So we can speed tie. But a lot of the Ursalunas aren't running 0 speed. So you can catch some of them on that. It's really dry in here, bro. There's some birds chirping outside my window. What's the temperature out? I think it's nice out, right? That can't be the temperature right now, though. That was the temperature earlier. Yeah, it's 70 degrees right now. Did I press this? I'm gonna say I didn't press it. I'm sure this time I missed it, so we'll just hit it. We'll just hit it. I'll probably do some of this after too, just on my own, not on stream. Just chill. Watch. I gotta eat too. I didn't even eat yet. Watch some sumo. I don't know if anybody's into sumo, but I am very much into sumo. My favorite my favorite Rikishi is potentially, I don't want to jinx it, potentially going to be a Yokozuna after this Basho. They said if he can get 13 wins, or if he can show that he's dominant and beat people, he's already got 3 wins. The guy that they just made into Yokozuna for the last tournament back in March, bro, only has 1 win. He only has 1 win. My boy has 3 wins. 3 out of 4, by the way. The only one he lost was to this dude. Like, bro's out there killing it, and they're like, nah, you can't be Yokozuna. Nah, you're the best, but you can't be Yokozuna. The thing is, I called this dude was gonna be Yokozuna. The first tournament I seen him in, I said, this dude is a Yokozuna right here. This dude is insane. So I was on the wagon before the band, you know what I mean? So I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. Well, they knew he was gonna be good. No, bruh. Well, yeah, he was very good in high school. So I'm like, yeah, people knew he was gonna be good, but did they know he was gonna be this good? I don't think so. He was a college Yokozuna, and I think a high school Yokozuna as well. But if he wins or gets 13 wins, I think they said they want him to get and show dominance, whatever that means, because it's subjective. Getting Yokozuna is subjective, in case nobody knows about sumo. Yokozuna is subjective. It's just a group of people who vote on it, and they can just make anybody Yokozuna, basically. There's no guidelines. With every other ranking, there's guidelines that you have to meet, but with Yokozuna, you don't. And yeah, he has exceeded guidelines that they would have anyway. They just don't want to make him Yokozuna. They just don't want to do it. But if he gets Yokozuna here, like, that's going to be sick. And he'll be the fastest to ever make Yokozuna, which is crazy. In 13 tournaments, or is it 14? I think it's 13 tournaments he'll have made Yokozuna, which is the fastest of all time, ever. I think he's already the fastest to 3 wins. And that's 13 tournaments in his career, not even in the top division, just in his career. And they have 6 a year. It's every other month. So put that in the perspective. You can see. Got about 5 minutes left. We'll see if we can get it in these 5 minutes. Also got to feed Beardo. I actually should have ate. I should have ate breakfast before I came on. That's probably why my brain's been a little bit off. Probably should have eaten breakfast. But I'll just eat lunch now, I guess. We're at 6:37. I'm gonna have to update my phone. I got like a counting app. Excuse me. Helps me keep track. So I'll do a bunch after I eat and make my video. Still don't know what my video is gonna be. I'm trying to think. There's a video I want to do, but I just don't know how long it's going to take. I definitely can't do it today, but I don't know how many people will watch it. It's going to be math-based, and I just don't know how many people are going to like that. Oh, man. Like, shiny hunting's cool, but I couldn't do this all the time. Like, I know there's people on here with thousands of attempts. They do have multiple games running sometimes, But man, thousands of attempts, and they like never get it. Like tens of thousands of attempts. I saw one that was like 24,000 attempts, and they still hadn't gotten it. And it's just like, that's crazy. I am gonna give myself though. I'm gonna give myself the shiny charm. So at least I'll have that. That'll help make it go a little bit easier for the next time. Because I think I'm gonna put this back into my game, so that way I can continue from this save rather than doing my other one. So I don't have the shiny charm, and I have no way to get the shiny charm on that one, so at least I'll have it on this one. And after this, I think we're gonna do, because I think you get Ho-Oh on here. Where you can obtain a Ho by first getting the clear bell after encountering Kyogre and Groudon and returning to the Sea Mauville. Yeah, because on the other game you get Lugia. On here you get Ho-Oh. So I think that's what we'll do next is Ho-Oh. That one's easier because I don't have to do all this traveling. I just talk to him. I'm pretty sure. Shiny? Nope. I can't type like this, bro. Bro, they got Ho-Oh after 552 recess? Oh, bro. Must be nice. Must be nice to be one of the favorites. Yeah, you just talk to the portal on this one. Yeah. Couldn't be me. Alright. I'd love to have gotten it 550, but now we're at 642. That would have been crazy, though. That would have been kind of hype if I would have got right there. Sorry, I'm putting my screens back. I think the one I mind the least is hatching shinies out of eggs, because you're doing something, right? You're running around, you know, you're getting more eggs, you're doing all that stuff. The egg hatching is exciting. All that, you know. It's just nice. It's just nice. With this, it wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have to fly every time to get Giratina. It's gonna be even worse when I go for like tornadoes, because you gotta do the same thing. But I think they're in like the middle of the ocean, so there's like no locations near them, so you gotta like fly a bit. At least this one, you know, I got whatever town this is. I don't remember. Starts with D, right? I think. Yeah, Dewford. All right, like two more after this, unless we hit it. Then we gotta get into a good ball. We'll end at 645. We started at 502. Or 504, actually, because I did 2 before the stream just to make sure it was working and the stream wasn't laggy and the volume was good, because I reset my whole computer, so everything's kind of messed up at the moment. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Oh, there he is. We got it. My biggest fear is resetting when I actually do have it. That's literally my biggest fear. Man. Well, what can you do? What can you do? But that is it for us today, boys. I will be back tomorrow for some VGC and riding our bike. We are at 133 miles now, I believe, out of 1,000. And we're doing good. We're cruising. It's not even June yet. Yeah. So hopefully that'll put us just that much closer. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys aren't following on Twitch or subscribed on YouTube, make sure you do so if you enjoyed what was happening here. Though, once again, this isn't VGC. I mostly do VGC. But, yeah. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Bye. Trying to get past the screen. Bye.